Hello everybody and welcome back to KSP POV, where we play Kerbal Space Program in first person. In the last episode we landed the Prion I on the surface of the Mun, and that contains, well, it did contain 3 other small landers. However, one of them was accidentally released before we landed the first one. So we'll only have 2 landings to do today, but we're going to go ahead and jump right on into the probe control room and then try to see if we can land one over here in this crater, and then we're going to take the other one and maybe go north. So let's go ahead and hop into the probe control room and start the mission. Okay, so here we are, landed on the Mun. Prion's vessel view telemetry right over there. Gus, how you doing? See, you're not really working hard, are you? None of your screens are up. But anyways, we just need to hop into the chair here and then stage, and what that will do is that will release one of these, and then hopefully we can switch to it before it comes colliding with the ground and launch the thing. So wish us luck. Okay, let's drop our gear real fast. We need cameras. Okay, we landed safely. Whoo! Gotta do some quick thinking here. Alright. So we got our cameras there. Let's get our landing mode. Alright, that's good. We have different cameras to work with. Yes, we do. Alright, cool. So let's get our warnings on. Set to 100. Okay, our landing gear is good. Probe deploy. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Got some pretty good control over it. The reaction wheel works. Let's go ahead and do our science here. This biome. And we're just going to go ahead and transmit all of it. We should have enough data, or enough electrical charge for that. See it going down here. Getting quite a good amount of science from that. Alright, so for this one, we're going to want to head east, which is in that direction. And we're going to want to land it on another biome. So that would be this way. Alright. Let's go ahead and clear the screen and fire. Whoops. Stage. Okay. Okay, so our orbit's not too bad. Let's get our attitude back again. Just kind of eyeballing our distance. Wow. Look at that. That's some great shots. This is why the whole cams of EDS is absolutely crucial when you're doing an IVA only mode. Now let's go ahead and kind of point our way retrograde now. Estimated time to impact is 14 seconds, but we've got quite a bit of delta V. Let's kinda there we go. I believe we're gonna be in the crater here. Okay, we don't have the ability to lock. We don't have the ability to lock to retrograde. So we're just gonna have to hold it manually. Yes. And we have landed. Let's check this out. Are we in a different biome? We'll look this way first. Midland craters. I think that's a different biome. Let's see. Cool. We successfully completed that contract. Oh, we did not get it from space around the Mun. I think we can do that right now. Oh no, we're still in the Midland craters. Okay. We still have quite a bit of fuel left. We could probably keep going. Yeah, let's keep going. And we'll keep an eye on our biome here. Alright, so let's launch again. Alright, that leaves half of our fuel tank. We could probably do some science. And just transmit one thing, and that's all we need. Oh. Was not paying attention to our altitude. Oh. We're still around. Can we... No, we can't control... Oh, we can control this, but we can't go into IVA mode, unfortunately. But that's kind of fun to see. We may end up completing the contract, or not. But we did get the space around the Mun, so that's nice. That was worthwhile. Let's see, did we... No, we're still in the Midland craters. Okay, so we are going to have to go to the tracking station in order to gain access to the next one. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back into the probe control room. Alright, here we are in the probe control room, this time for the last of our small probes. Let's just go ahead and launch up. Oh, there's our delivery vehicle. Alright, so we need to go this way, I think. I'm really just kind of eyeballing the amount of distance that we need because just not sure how much delta V it's going to require to clear this. You know what? I'm going to allow myself a map view. Let's see, what is our trajectory like? Oh, perfect. Alright. Makes sense. I was going to need to stop burning pretty soon anyways. So let's go ahead and get ourselves pointed retrograde. And get ready to land. So we should be in a completely different biome now. And this will count for our second landing. And if there's any fuel left in here, we'll shoot this north. And I'm sure, well, either north or south. Either way, we'll shoot it vertically. And we shall most likely hit another biome. Let's see. Space just... So it's not going to tell me exactly which biome we're at because we're just space above the Mun. So we're just going to kind of ride this through to its conclusion. Just watch the beautiful landscape of the Mun pass before us and look for a good landing spot. So we have now passed our apoapsis and we are on an impact course. But it's okay, we were not going very far. not going very fast, and we've got plenty of delta V to stop us. We've got about thrust to weight ratio of 8 point something, so I have no fear with this one. I do think we're gonna come down in a pretty rocky area. Let's point ourselves this way a little bit. Change our trajectory just slightly. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Alright, so take 2 of landing in a new biome. I'm not going to extend, I'm not going to extend my solar panels just yet. I will get my landing gear out. That's going to be important. The solar panels will come soon. See if we can land in this crater right here. There we go. We got our retrograde marker going vertically. Estimated impact, 7 seconds and dropping. Whoops. Oh, now we're moving. Okay. We have landed, and we are now in the east crater. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So let's go ahead. We are going to need to deploy it now. Go ahead and do our science. And transmit all of it. Yeah, we're getting quite a bit. This is going to be good. If we can't land this probe on another biome, then we may have to send another lander, or another probe lander here to complete the program. But if we can, then we may be able to start moving on towards crewed missions. Start sending Kerbals out here. Alright, so we got the East Crater and then the Midland Craters. So let's go ahead and send this north. It does not have the Delta V for this. This is probably just going to destroy no matter what. So, what we're going to do is we're going to point ourselves upwards, blast into the air, do some science. Let's see, anything to be grabbed? Yeah, we can grab that. Yeah, let's try it. Let's go north. Let's see if we can land. And that was our low fuel warning. Once again, a less than stellar landing. That is cool looking though. We might be able to get into a different crater. Nope. Nope. Going way too high. Let's see. Nope, still in the East Crater. Alright, so we don't have enough Delta V left, so let's just try to destroy this if we can. It is proving pretty hardy. Alright, well, we've got one last thing we can try, and that is to go back to the Prion I. And if we get our cameras up and running, okay, so that doesn't work. That does, all right. So get our cameras up and running, and we see here that we actually have quite a bit of fuel left. So we are gonna head our way north and see if we can't land on one of the poles. So let's throttle up. Point. And we're just gonna burn, baby, burn. Until we see this marker get farther over here. We don't need to go so high, so we're just gonna point horizontally. And I feel pretty confident in that one. Nice, we have half our fuel remaining. Alright, so let's keep an eye on this right here. Let's turn ourselves around so we have a decent view of where we're going. Our solar panel's moving right there. Alright, so all we have left to do now is time warp ahead until we're a little bit closer to our goal. All I need to do is land in the biome. I don't need to collect any science, which is good because this doesn't have any science. Time warping, but I'm also trying to keep myself relatively retrograde. It's cool to see the Mun pass before us. We've got parallax on here, just the traditional parallax, not the Patreon version. All right, and as we see here, we're starting to come down, so let's go ahead and put our landing mode back on. Unfortunately, the camera does not work here. We're gonna have to rely on this one as well as this. So, what kind of thrust to weight ratio we got? 12.97. I think that will do. All right, so 4 minutes and 6 seconds until we impact. It's looking like we're gonna land in a dark spot, which is unfortunate. Do we have lights? Says that we do, but I'm not sure if we do. $20,000, I guess. Keeping an eye on our impact. All right, so I'm pretty sure I'm like pretty confident we're in a different biome right now. So let's just go ahead and kill our horizontal velocity. 5,000 apparently. Keeping an eye on our fuel. All right, let's situate that so it's completely vertical. Ooh, our slope angle's pretty awful. We must be in the North Pole because it's very rocky in the North Pole. All right, 11 seconds. Let's just burn. All right. Not too bad. All right, we can control our descent pretty well here. I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to land this, but of course, pretty confident is not completely confident. So let's take this one step at a time. Alright, altimeter about 500. Now. Slope angle got a little bit better. Alright, at the 200 mark. Fire, alright. Alright, keep it below a reasonable descent like. We're just gonna need to be tapping. Just tapping ever so slightly. There's some rocks here, which could, they have collision. They could ruin our landing, but they did not. Excellent. And that means we have landed at the Mun's poles, and that is a successful program done. So happy when something comes together like this. Is there any science that can be done? Is there any science that can be done? Nope, I don't have a single experiment on here, but that is okay. Let's go ahead and hop out of the probe control room and see what we can see. Well, not much. It's pretty dark out here. Let's lift up, turn, kill our throttle. Let's see, is there anything of note to look at? No. That is okay. Maybe next time we'll put a night vision camera on here. And we are tilted over. But that's okay. We don't need these probes anymore. They're just gonna slowly run out of battery. They don't have communications. There we go. That's a nice look. They don't have communications big enough to send out signals. Are we? Oh yeah, we're just tumbling down the hill. Okay. Well, anyways, that is where I'm going to leave today's episode. I hope you liked the landing on the Mun. This is kind of a two-part episode with the Prion landing in the last one, and this one completing the program. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to continue the probes and maybe work on landing on Mintz, or if we should start exploring with Kerbals aboard and try to land some Kerbals on the surface of the Mun. So let me know in the comments below. Maybe I'll create a poll if people are interested. But anyways, that's where I'm going to leave today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're looking forward for more KSP POV. If you did, please consider subscribing. Drop me a like, let me know your thoughts, and I will see y'all in the next one. Take care.